Hey friend, we have an Azure haul. I did not do a haul in November. I skipped that month, and so this is actually my December haul, but it is January 2nd, so Happy New Year. I'm going to go through these things and share them with you. I'm going to share the prices and things that were on sale, and I did try to make some notes of when things are a better buy to get them in threes or why I didn't get them in threes. I do want to say this before the end. A lot of people stop before the end once the haul is done. Just really quick, if you are new to Azure, I will put my link down below. This is a one-time link for someone that is new. Use the link, sign up, and just see if there is a drop near you. Even if you don't use my code, use somebody's code off of one of their videos. Use their link. Azure gives us $25 into our account as a credit, and that helps us buy more things so that we can do more videos. The thing about that link is once you make your one-time purchase, and you can have a link to share with your friends and family without even doing a video, and you can get gifted $25 into your account to spend. So use the link, and we don't get your name. I don't think we get your name. I don't know. I've never went looking for it, but we don't get your information. They don't spam you with a ton of stuff. We don't contact you and say, when are you going to place your next order? It is just a one and done kind of thing. And it's just a gift to the creators who create content with their Azure hauls. Okay, that being said, that's my little plug for the content creators. And again, my link will be down below, but use somebody's link if you're a first time purchaser. Also, there is a one only link or coupon code. Azure does not run coupon codes. Once in a blue moon, there'll be a random coupon code or a special sale. They always have tons of things on sale. But for your very first order, there is a one-time only code for you to use for your very first purchase, period. I will put that down below. I don't remember what it is. I have a crazy code in my head, but I don't think that's it. So I'll put it down below, that one-time coupon code, and that will save you, I don't remember how much. I'll put that there too. So I wanted to add that in there so that you know. People are always posting in the Facebook group I'm in, what's the code? Is there a code for this month? No, first purchase one time. So don't miss out on that opportunity, because that's Azure's gift to you for being a first time customer. All right, let's get into it. So first I want to do something that I order almost every month. I didn't order it obviously last month because I skipped it. And the previous month, I didn't get any then because I had some. We just weren't going through it. And this is the Nancy's Probiotic Sour Cream. I love this stuff. I think my husband wishes that it would come in a squeeze tube, but it's okay. It comes in the old school tub. So it's $3.86 a tub for this, and you can get 6 of them, a 6-pack of them for $19 and a penny. Now, ordering these individually, if 6 of them would cost me $23.16. So I could save $4.15, but 6 of them, these, we do eat past the expiration date. This one that I just got is January 23rd. So it's the end of the month. And I picked my order up actually on December 31st. So it's got about 3 weeks on it before it expires. We will eat this well into February with no issues whatsoever. This stuff is yummy. It eats past that date. I have not tried to freeze it. Some people have said that they have frozen it and it's not the same. It gets watery, so, or curdly or grainy. I think that's the word they use. So I don't freeze mine. That's why I do not go for the bonus buy of saving the $4 and getting 6 at a time, because that really would be 6 months for us at least. So I have lots of new things to us today. If you've seen my other videos, you know that it is just my husband and I, so I don't do massive amounts of bulk buying, really huge amounts. But I do try to take advantage of price points if I know that it's something that will store well. I'm going to go through some seasonal things first. Usually I try to order these in September, October, that kind of stuff, but I am getting them now because we've needed them more than normal. These are the Quantum Health Cough Drops. This is the Bing Cherry on these ones. They're $5.20 each. There's no multi-pack discount on these. There are on some of them, but not these specifically. They are Bing Cherry, Organic Honey, Menthol Soothing Relief. So these are a cough suppressant on these ones. And I ordered 3 bags of them. I've been trying some different zinc lozenges, and I just had the elderberry zinc ones a couple of orders ago, and I just tried them the other day for the first time, and I struggle with the zinc in these. I know the zinc is really good for me. To me, it's got a flavor. Some people it doesn't bother them, but to me it's almost, I don't know, metal-like if I had to describe it specifically. But it's not bad. Like there's Cold Ease on the market. I cannot even put those in my mouth. That just, I might as well just be licking a metal pot. So I'm trying some of these. This one is zinc gluconate, and this is immune support, a zinc lozenge, but it is blood orange. So I wanted to try these, and these do come at a cost. These are $7.33, but it doesn't have the corn syrup. It doesn't have all of those things. So I really wanted to give these a try. I was looking to see organic cane syrup, organic brown rice syrup, natural blood orange, organic color, and organic honey. So I wanted to give these a try because we are in zinc season. If you don't know that, read about zinc. And traditional medicinals. This is the organic throat coat. I love this tea. This is one of my favorite teas to have. And so I wanted to get these. And these were on sale. They were $4.55. I think they're still on sale for January. And one pack was $4.55. You can do a 3-pack, which would be $4.10 a pack, or a 12-pack for $3.64 a pack. So these ones here do have a discount if you buy multi-packs. And again, this one, soothes sore throats, relieves cough. This is sweet orange fennel. Cough suppressant, oral analgesic. So there's 16 cough drops in here. So the active ingredient is organic menthol. There's 6 milligrams of that for the cough suppressant. It says the inactive ingredients is the organic fennel, organic glucose syrup, organic licorice extract, organic marshmallow extract, organic orange oil, pectin, organic rapeseed oil, organic cane sugar, and water. So that is those. And like I said, I absolutely love the tea, so I am hoping that I love this as well. I don't know if the tea is considered sweet orange fennel, though. I'll have to look at that. So that was it for my cough drops collection for the winter. I did get taco seasoning. I have tried to mix taco seasoning up myself, and it just is, it's missing something. I can't figure it out. I can't dial it in. So I'm tired of fighting with it. So I went ahead and I grabbed, this is a 1-pound bag. I have not tried this yet. I hope we like it. And this 1-pound bag is $11.91. Now, if you figure the little 2 and 4 ounce bottles that you get from the store are, oh no, these come in the packets, not the spice things. So you're going to get the spice packets. We used to be able to find them on sale for like 99 cents, and now, and they're only like a 1/4 of an ounce, but now I don't think we can get them for less than $1.25 or $1.50. So, but 4 ounces of it is $4.50, so that would equal $18 if you buy it just 4 ounces at a time. So That is a savings of $6.09 if I don't buy them in the little 4-ounce things and I just buy the 1-ounce packet. So a $6 savings on a dry good that I can keep sealed. This just come in a zipper bag. I'll put some in a container in my spice stuff, and I will tear this off, and then I'll be able to reseal the Ziploc thing, and then I'll store it in a container. And I'm going to see, one of the things that I find to be a small pickle with AZURE. Here's my pickle warning, not literally, but they don't put the directions on the bags. So as soon as I get things from AZURE, I go on the website and I write on here 1 tablespoon, blah, 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 blah. Some people can cook to just by sight and taste, and that's not me. I'm a recipe girl. So I'm going to go on there and write that on here so that way I have it. I got some broth that they don't sell anymore because they found an ingredient in it they didn't like, but I had gone on and wrote those things out. The Alfredo mix, if you order that, as soon as you get your stuff, jump back on the website really quick, because if they discontinue it, you won't have those directions. Just write it right on your bag, and that way you'll have it. You'll thank yourself later. So there's my tip for things like that. I've been ordering bread flour, but every time I order, I've been ordering the 100% red wheat. Red whole wheat refined, I think is what it says on it. And so I have 3 bags of that, not realizing that I've never bought any regular bread flour, and I've been trying recipes. The red wheat has been working. I do find that when I use the red wheat, the bread dries out and gets harder faster after I baked it. I did make a whole batch of English muffins with it, and they were heavenly. They were so good. And I'm not a whole wheat person. I'm a really picky bread snob. But we really liked those. They were yummy. So the red wheat, if you do the 100% red wheat, I did make a whole batch, like I said, of English muffins, and they were fine, but we had to eat them fast. I did freeze some of them into sandwiches for us later, and they got really dried and crumbly when we were reheating them. So there is that. If I do the English muffins again, I will try to mix in a all-purpose flour or a bread flour or something. So it's not just all of that to help offset some of that. There's my red wheat thing. So anyways, I have 3 bags of that I'm going to try to get through. But so I ordered this time regular, unbleached, ultra fine organic bread flour that is just regular bread flour. This is like I said, a 10-pound bag. This was $16.95, which makes it $1.70 a pound. 25 pounds is $1.48, and 50 pounds is $1.36. So if you do a lot of baking, the price point to go from $1.70 to $1.36 is huge. Even if you just get the 25 pound, if you go from the 10 pound, instead of ordering that one, to the 25 pound, you're going to save $5.25. So if you have the space and can get the 25 pound, you're going to save yourself an additional $5 in the long run over that. Castor oil. I ordered a little bottle of it a couple orders ago, and I'm finding that I am doing castor oil packs on the bottoms of my feet. I have a heel spur. This is not medical advice that I'm sharing with you. I'm just sharing my story. I have a heel spur and plantar fasciitis that caused this heel spur, so I have read things about castor oil and heel spurs. So I am trying it every night. I'm putting it on the bottom of my foot with a little pack for 45 minutes, and I will keep you updated once I stop limping when I walk. We'll see if that helped. So this bottle is a 32-ounce bottle, and it was $13.83. The 16-ounce bottle, which I bought last time, was $9.52. So I doubled it for $5 more. So I saved just $4 there. And you can get a gallon. So this bottle is 43 cents an ounce. If you do the 16 ounce, it's 60 cents an ounce. If you do the smaller one, it's 95 cents an ounce. If you really know you're going to use it, this one is 43 cents an ounce, but if you order the gallon jug, it is 28 cents an ounce. So almost half of the cost of this if you know you need the big one. So totally worth getting the gallon if you know you are going to consistently use it for 28 cents an ounce. So that's my castor oil. I needed some lemon juice, so I just threw it on there. I love the Lakewood. I have bought it in the past by the case, but I did not get through it. I don't use it that often. This is refrigerate after opened. It is a 12.5 fluid ounce. This is pure lemon juice, not from concentrate, fresh pressed. So this is $4.52 if you order the 12. If you order the 12 pack, there's a much larger discount. If you go through a lot of lemon juice, it stays on the shelf. So I got this and it's good till May of 2026. So a decent shelf life if you keep it on the shelf. So yeah, I don't use lemon juice that often, just occasionally. So that's why I got just one small bottle of it. I don't have the space to keep a case of 12 in my storage, so I did that with this. I do have a question for those of you who order from AZURE. If you've ordered this or the case and whatnot, everything from AZURE is delivered in a refrigerated truck. They have a frozen section on the truck as well, and stuff comes out of the freezer. But the refrigerated truck, this came in my box with all my other stuff. Everything is refrigerated. They don't have a regular section, a refrigerated section, and a frozen section. So everything is refrigerated. This came really cold. Anybody have thoughts on this getting really cold and then me putting it in my room temperature room and not refrigerating it? I thought about this with my tomato paste too that I ordered by the case. It was cold and then I unrefrigerated it. So does anybody have any thoughts? Leave them down below, because I don't know, I have mixed feelings about it. I'm sure it's perfectly fine, but give me your input. I'd love to just to hear your thoughts and analogies and those things. And as people comment, please be kind if you are going to comment on their comments, because I will take them off. There's no beating anybody up. Or if somebody makes a comment and it really is misinformation, be nice about saying, hey, I found this, it's a reputable source, etc., etc. So thank you, be kind. These, I probably saw somebody else order them and I'm like, oh, I want to make cute muffins because that's what I want to do. These are, I don't know why, but I do make cupcakes and muffins once in a while. But these are the little fancy wraps. When we do birthdays and stuff like that, sometimes it's easier to do cupcakes. I thought, oh, these would be cute for that kind of thing. So they are Paper Chef, The Art of Cooking. They're parchment paper, culinary parchment paper. They're called Lotus Cups Non-Stick. They're good to 425 degrees. Do not reuse the cups. For use in conventional and microwave ovens. So there's 12 per pack, and based on the fact that I bought 3 of them, that must have been the discount point. And I wrote on one of them. So the 12 count, these were on sale. That was part of the reason why I went ahead and got the 3, because on top of the discount point, they were on sale, I think 15 or 20% off. The sale I wrote on here now, so it is January, so it must be a current sale price, $3.38 for the 12 count. If you get $3.30 each, you can get 3 of the 12 counts for $9.24, or you can get 6 of the 12 counts for $16.63, and it is 15% off. I wrote that on there. So it's 28 cents if you get per cup for just 1. It is 26 cents if you get the 3, so a small, very small discount. and it's 23 cents if you bake a lot of these if you buy 6 at a time. So 23 cents per little fancy cup thing. I hope that made sense. I apologize if it didn't. So I did get those for fun. I live in Michigan. The sunshine is obscure here, so it is vitamin D season around here. And I normally like to take my vitamin D as a liquid, and the price point on it is pretty high. So I thought I would give these a try. I do take vitamin D3 with K2, read about that and see if that is something you should be doing as well. But D3 with K2, this is 5,000 international units of the D3, and this is no sugar added. This is apricot flavor. I did not realize these are chewable tablets. That makes me happier than just swallowing the capsule. That way the absorption for vitamin D, I have read, I am not a medical person, that the absorption is better if you get it, start absorbing it here in your mouth. I put the D3 when it's liquid underneath my tongue, so I try to go for that. And so vitamin D3, K2, these do, here's your warning, these do have xylitol in them. So if you have pets, dogs, these need to stay hidden. So these do have xylitol in them. But they're $17.76, but it is a 90-day supply. So I thought for a 90-day supply, that was really reasonable. I work in a pharmacy, so yeah, that's really reasonable. I have a hard time finding the D3 with K2. It's a little more challenging. So $17.76, 90-day supply, and these are chewable, apricot flavored. It was time to grab another bottle of my hairspray. This is botanical hairspray. I get one of these. I always have one on back stock, but once I start the next bottle, I order this one. This one was $13.86. I feel like they used to be $11, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. It might even have been longer than that. And these are made in Montana, so made in the USA. This is for people who just need a little light hold for their flyaways. It is not a super hold by no means. So this lasts me, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months with this. So I pick these up once in a while. I did it again and got my 10 pounds of organic onions. And yes, there are just 2 of us, but I dice these up and I will have a bunch pre-frozen because it just makes it easy. And I'm looking at this time caramelizing some and freezing them. I've seen that on some videos. So these are big onions. Like, that's not even, like, these are massive. This is 10 pounds organic onions for $14.36. If you do the 3 pounds, it's $6.95. And if you do the 40 pounds, it's $52.50. So 3 pounds is $2 and it looks like 32 cents a pound. If you do the, what I do, this is $1.80 a pound. If you do 40 pounds, which is something we could never go through, if you do 40 pounds, it's only $1.31 a pound. So huge savings for organic onions. And in the past, if you've seen my videos, checking the time, I have to go to work yet this morning. If you see my videos in the past, potatoes, I've accidentally ordered a 50-pound bag of potatoes, and then I did it on purpose again because it just works out well. And I prep them up. I do have a video series that I can leave down below on what I do with my potatoes. I shred them and dehydrate them. I dice them up and freeze them for diced potatoes, and I make twice baked potatoes that are absolutely to die for as a side item to your dinner. That is just delicious. And there's nothing fancy about it, but it's a nice treat on a weeknight to have a twice baked potato. They reheat really, really well. I'll link that video series down below if you want to go and watch any of those on what I do with potatoes. I also can potatoes that we use. So there's actually 4 videos for that. I normally get, Azure has it 2 styles. They have a 50-pound bag that is 5 10-pound bags inside. You can get it that way. It comes as a big, huge thing, and there's like the grocery store size bags. I saw on other people's videos, they order the 50-pound box, and the box has just potatoes in a box. The potatoes that I get in the grocery store style bags inside the big bag are the size of like grocery store. These are Idaho russets. So they're a good sized potato, but a nice little potato. Now, if you get the case of potatoes, 50 potatoes, they are like this. They are massive. I wish I had one of the other ones to show you. This is like 2, maybe 2.5 of the ones that come in the bags. So if you are looking for big baking potatoes, order it by the case. That's where the jumbo potatoes come in. Like when I do twice baked potatoes, a half of one of these is going to be a full serving. We're not even going to need, we can each have a half, and it's going to make these go twice as far. As well as, if you have to peel potatoes, if you are peeling potatoes to can them, who wants to peel 300 little potatoes when you can peel 50 of this size? So yeah, it's going to cut your peeling time in half. I do usually can my smaller potatoes, or those are the ones that I will dice and freeze for ease, because we freeze them with the skins on. We don't can them with the skins on. But these are just massive, and the whole box is that way. And I'm going to show you the box while we look into it. So here's the box. This is my hand. Like, these are huge potatoes. All right, so I took a minute. I wanted to look up the russet potatoes so that I could give you good information. And they're currently out of stock. But that doesn't mean that they will come back. They are both listed under the russet potato, and the 5-pound, if you get just a 5-pound bag, which I've done as well, is $6.95. If you order the 10 5-pound bags, I thought they were 5 10-pound bags. The 10 5-pound bags, it's $49.75, which makes it $1 a pound. That is the better deal. The best deal is to get the 10 5-pound bags. This box is $1.20 a pound. So I paid more because I wanted the bigger potatoes. So just so you know, the box is not the better price unless you want to save time peeling. So the box is $59.75, $1.20 a pound. So it currently shows that all the russet potatoes are out of stock, and I'm looking. Sometimes the website will tell you getting more on, and they don't have anything listed. So maybe it's that time of the year where they're just in between. I don't know. I only order potatoes like twice a year because it's the very beginning of the year. This year I'll probably get them 3 times. This will carry us through like 3 or 4 months. So I won't need to get them again for a while. And by that time, I will have grown some of my own potatoes. I did grow some successfully last year. I'm so excited. They were yummy. They were small, but they were yummy. So that's why I got these so late in the year, because I had my potato harvest to carry us through a month. So that was nice. That is the potato story. I guess they're out, and I'm not sure when they're coming back, but know that the best price is the bags. If you are willing to pay 20 cents more a pound, which times 50 pounds, you get massive potatoes. I have two more things that are in the freezer, so I gotta go grab them. All right, while I'm opening this other box, these are wild frozen blueberries. I only got these because they were on sale. I do grow blueberries of my own, and They usually are enough to carry us through the year, but I really wanted to see these wild frozen ones. And they are, I don't know if you'll be able to see through the bag. They're kind of tiny, but they're okay. They are, I'm excited to taste them just because I've learned to love blueberries. But I did want to try them. I did not have it up here, so I did not have the price, so I will put the price of those down below. But like I said, those were a sale price, and and it wasn't even that it was a sale price. It was, actually with the onions, the same thing. The onions and the blueberries in November or December, I'm not sure how it worked. If you have Azure as a Facebook page, they were running sales. So every 3 days they would add something to the sale. And I put it in my cart and I was checked out. You have to be checked out in order to hold the sale price for those 3 days. So the wild blueberries and the onions were actually a sale price based on, I think it was an extra 20% off. Like every 3 days they did a set of an item or a set of items and whatnot. So those were two things that I took advantage of, getting an extra 20% off. Azure runs sales all the time. Tons of them. If you haven't gone there, go to that. And tons of things are 15 and 20% off all the time. So do watch for the sales. These are one of my favorite things to get from Azure. These are the Stacy's Organic flour tortillas. This is not the first time I've ordered them. I got them in a pack of a set of 3, because the price point on them is so much better. And so I love them. We make breakfast burritos in them. I do enchiladas in them and wet burritos in them. Quesadillas in them. We just really like them. So the Stacy's tortillas are 22 cents an ounce. So 3 of them of the 10-inch size are $15.55. If you just get one of the bags, it's $5.70. So one of these is $5.70 if you're trying to compare it to 10 organic shells that you would get from the grocery store. That's 24 cents an ounce. So it's just a small discount. If you have the space, they're 19 cents an ounce. So you go from 24 cents to 19 cents an ounce, and you get 12 packs of those. I don't have that space, even though we love them. We would totally go through them, but it's fine for that ounce. So I took a little bit of a savings, but I also have to think about freezer space. For the wild blueberries, those come in the freezer section. They're non-GMO. I got the 5-pound. They are $17.15, $3.43 a pound, or you can get a 30-pound box for $2.65 a pound. So $3.43 is the price on those, and that's the current price. I only paid $13.72, so I got an extra $4 off the box. So that was well worth it. A good time to try things is when they're on sale. Really quick, they do send the sales flyer. The sales flyer does not, new and on sale. It is, you have to know what you're looking for. This is really hard for me to read. I need pictures. So on the website, there is a sales tab. It's broke out. You can hit organic if you only want pure organic. If you just want to look through all of their stuff, you can see that there. I love those, but I do like this flyer because they will tell you about some of the items that they do carry. There's always a letter from the CEO. Products, there's little articles. When they brought out all their canning jars, they did a whole series on their canning jars and the quality of them and stuff like that. So I do like to look through this little flyer, but most of it is pages like this, and I can't read a sales ad that way. It just does not work for my brain. So this, sometimes I don't get these because I am the last drop of the month. Like this year we were December 31st. Sometimes we'll get it on the 27th. So I am in Southwest Michigan, but there is that. Friends, thank you for spending time with me. This is one of my bigger Azure hauls, but a ton of obscure items, and we replenished some items. I forgot one thing. This is upside down and I'm not going to flip it over. This is, I did go with the 25-pound bag, which they must have run out of bags because they put it in the 50-pounder. I waited on the scale just to see what was going on and couldn't figure it out. So this is the 25-pound bag of all-purpose flour. I do use this enough to go up one size. I've been buying the 10-pound bags, and it was worth it for me to go up to the 25-pound size. So I decided to go ahead and do that. And so the 25-pound bag is $27.32. Makes it $1.09 a pound. I was normally buying the 10-pound bag, which I was paying $1.32 a pound, but I found that I started ordering it almost every order. So that was when I knew it's time. That way I can get it once every 3 months and save that extra amount. So you can get a 5-pound bag for $1.49 a pound. A 10-pound bag is $1.32 a pound. And the 25-pound bag is $1.09 a pound. So there is that. Friends, I hope that me giving the extra prices and the breakdowns, because I want people to know that those price points are different. I hope that was helpful to you. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. Let me know where you're from. I love to know where people are from. I've had people from out of the country, even though they can't even order AZURE and they watched. Thank you so much. I enjoy it. To all of those of you who subscribed and got me over my 500 mark, I love you, love you, love you from the bottom of my heart. That made me so excited. My next goal is 1,000, and the only reason I'm reaching for that 1,000, I'll let you in on why. It's not for the monetary. I don't get paid by YouTube for this at the time of this taping, but the 1,000 mark will let me do these live so we can talk about things, and you can go, hey Kari, what are you going to use that for? And I can go, hey, I'm going to use it for this. Welcome to my channel. So that kind of thing. So I would love to be able to do these live because it would save a ton of time in editing later. Anyways, friends, thank you. Have an amazing day and a happy new year, and we'll see you again soon. And I will pop a couple of other videos up here that I do for the channel. I will link the playlist down below for the potato series that I did, and we'll talk to you soon. See you, friend.